We begin tonight with breaking developments from the Gulf, where the capital of Qatar, Doha, has been struck by sudden attack by Israel. Just before sunrise, a series of explosions shook the city, lighting up the skyline and sending thousands into panic. Several districts were hit, including areas close to government offices, business centers, and residential neighborhoods. Sirens echoed across the city as residents rushed for safety, and thick plumes of smoke could be seen for miles. Witnesses describe a terrifying scene. Families abandoned their cars on highways, desperate to escape crowded streets. Children cried as parents carried them through shattered glass and falling debris. In some neighborhoods, entire blocks were left without power, while phone lines and mobile networks collapsed under heavy use. Many residents were left unable to reach loved ones as the crisis unfolded. Hospitals throughout Doha have declared a state of emergency. Emergency wards are packed, with doctors and nurses working nonstop to treat the wounded. Volunteers are lining up to donate blood, while medical teams set up makeshift stations outside overflowing facilities. Firefighters are battling several blazes, some sparked by fuel explosions, while security forces move to seal off affected areas. Schools, businesses, and government offices remain closed until further notice. The international response has been immediate. The United Nations Security Council has called an emergency meeting, while regional governments express concern over rising instability. World leaders are urging restraint and calling for urgent dialogue to prevent escalation. Meanwhile, energy markets are reacting sharply. Oil and gas prices have surged, with traders warning that any prolonged disruption in Qatar could have global consequences. Humanitarian groups are preparing to deliver aid, stressing that the situation for civilians may worsen if strikes continue. Analysts say the impact of these attacks reaches far beyond Qatar's borders. As one of the world's largest energy suppliers and a key diplomatic hub, instability in Doha could reshape political and economic dynamics across the Middle East and beyond. The risks to international trade, security alliances, and regional stability are already being felt. But beyond the politics, it is the human stories that stand out most. Parents speak of fear for their children's safety. Shopkeepers stand before destroyed businesses, uncertain if they will ever reopen. Families huddle together in shelters, praying that the violence will end. Their words carry the same message, a plea for peace and a return to normal life. Tonight, as smoke continues to rise above Doha's skyline, the city stands wounded but resilient. The world watches closely, uncertain of what will come next, but aware that the events of this day mark a turning point that will not be forgotten.